Damn, almost fell. We back here today, man. Hey now, say now. It's I wonder if you can see it. It's construction going on across from me, and that just gave me a thought of destruction, and rebuilding. And that's where I'm at with my life, man. I'm destroying myself to rebuild myself up. So basically what I'm saying is this process that I'm going through is destruction from my past to destroy my old self. I forgive myself. This is based off forgiveness. Like, I forgive myself. I truly forgive myself for everything. I forgive myself for being belligerent. I forgive myself for being a hardhead. I forgive myself for being angry. I forgive myself for being disobedient. I forgive myself for not listening when I was supposed to listen. I forgive myself for disrespecting my parents. I forgive myself for disrespecting myself. I forgive myself for disrespecting others because I'm just not happy with myself. I forgive myself for self-hatred. I forgive myself for self-doubt. I forgive myself for self-sabotage. I forgive myself for letting peer pressure get to me. I forgive myself for joining the gang. I forgive myself for not doing what I truly wanted to do authentically with my own mind, passion, and heart. I forgive myself for not putting myself first. I forgive myself for not loving myself. I forgive myself for just for the sake of forgiveness. I forgive myself for not putting faith first. I forgive myself for not putting my love first. I forgive myself for not putting my heart first. I forgive myself for not putting my mind first. I forgive myself for not putting my soul first. I forgive myself for everything. I forgive myself truly, unconditionally, and sincerely. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for letting people get in my head. I forgive myself for, instead of trying to fuck, instead of just be a friend. I forgive myself for letting my sexual desires push away women that was actually good for me, but all I wanted was sex. I forgive myself for thinking and relying and depending and not questioning the unknown, knowing anything can happen. I forgive myself for not putting Maywood first over everything. I forgive myself for not loving my mother properly. I forgive myself for not loving my sisters and brothers properly. I forgive myself. And all I ask is for the Lord to install forgiveness in people's hearts. That's all I ask. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to keep pushing through and moving on, is if we ask for forgiveness, bro. Forgiveness is everything, man. Forgiveness is deeper than just me forgiving you for however you treated me. It's deeper than that. It's a universal thing. The more we forgive and conquer the vulnerability of feeling like we've been mistreated, been misused, been used, and we get over that and we push through, that's when everything will get better. But if we keep just hindering our minds and going back in the past and thinking past tense and thinking what we did in our past lives and the last 5 years ago and all that shit happened. Whatever happened, it happened. We got to keep moving forward. At all times, we have to keep moving forward. So, I'm not mad. I'm actually balanced, but right now I'm a little off balance just a little off balance because of really patience is averting me. You know, patience is averting me. I'm still working. I'm still able to make a difference long as I'm working and doing what I'm supposed to do. It's just not, it don't look like it, and it's frustrating. It's not showing, and it's frustrating. But at the end of the day, that's just all part of the obedience of being disciplined. That's all. I'm consistent though. Consistency. That's what I'm really through this, because this is the obedient season. This is the obedient season. I have to be obedient. I have to. And that's where I'm at. And I'm self-aware that I must be obedient. So even though it looked like I'm not actually doing what I'm supposed to do, I actually am. It's just moving so slow like a turtle. But I'm actually being very, very obedient and disciplined. And I got to just stay obedient and disciplined. That's just where I'm at. And stay consistent. And stay patient. That's it, man. Patience, consistency, discipline, and consistency. The 2 big 3s. Patience, consistency, discipline. The big 3. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. Discipline, consistency, patience. You gotta be consistent no matter what is going on in your life. You gotta be consistent and go to work. It doesn't fucking matter what you got going on. Whatever you got going on, deal with it and keep pushing. That's consistency. Discipline is knowing what you got coming and knowing what you got going and dealing with it. And still not putting the bullshit in front of you. That's discipline. And then after that, after consistency and discipline, you know, patience. Patience for what God got for you, not with man, not with faith. I mean, faith is in God, not in man, man. Don't let these people like the police and people that don't got shit going on in their life distract you, man. Because they really don't got shit going on in their life. They're bored. They bored, man. They're bored. And idle time is what? You know what that is. So it ain't no, don't be mad. Don't be mad at them, man. Just look at them and pray for their soul, because they think they doing better, but in actuality, they're really not. But that's for another video. That's for another video. So this video is just about forgiveness. Just pure forgiveness, man. That's it. Pure forgiveness. That's all we doing, man. Pure forgiveness, man. I forgive. I try to forget, but it's more about just forgiveness. So I forgive. I forgive. And I mean that sincerely. From my whole heart. Alhamdulillah. I forgive. I forgive. I hope you've learned to forgive.